So I thought I'd sit and talk while I play. So go ahead and turn it down. So I thought I'd sit and talk while, I play. So how has old Sword been going? Annoying. What the heck, Johnny? But quite annoying in the sense of, well, to each their own when it comes to the community being toxic, but oh Lord, man, I thought, where even begin? Like, you would think that taking a break from closers, going to Elsword, which I should have known better, going back to Elsword, realizing that I was going to encounter people who are toxic in the community and so forth. And I'm here to tell you, oh yeah, I did experience some toxic people. And I did experience like individuals and so forth. For example, so there's this region in Elsword called Tirnock, right? And then there's this stage called Concert Maria. So I didn't know how to run it because it was my first time. But I wanted to spam it to try it, because some mechanics I may not learn fast, but if I continue doing the mechanics over and over again, I eventually learn, right? So there's a Lucio named Daigon, D-A-I-G-O-N, right? So I went to the spam party. So we went to Concert Maria, and in Concert Maria, there's this mechanic where you have to type in the right combo. It's basically like dance combos and so forth, right? So the whole run, I was doing nothing but filling in dance combos the whole time and everything. And he's like, Elysis, because I'm playing Elysis and so forth. So he's calling me and everything, and I'm too busy getting cooked by the dance combos and everything. I couldn't even respond. No, for real, I legitimately could not respond. And then he got mad at me. I tried to tell him I kept getting cooked by dance combos. I couldn't even move. So he got mad and he took out the mid boss, and I'm just like, I'm so sorry, but these freaking dance combos. So then I tried to tell him, he wasn't having it. He kicked me out the first one, and I'm just like, I was trying to tell you. I was trying to tell you that I was occupied. That's why I couldn't fight the mid boss. I was occupied, but he wasn't having it at the time. And since then, I've never been in a party with him, because like the fact that he was willing to do that, and when I told people in the community, it sounded like he's done that to them before. So like, now I kind of see why it took a long time for his party to get full, because he's probably acted the same towards everyone else. So yeah, I kind of have him on a mental blacklist and never enter his parties. Oh, he tried to apply for one of my parties. I knew he was gonna leave, but I invited him to let him leave anyways, because like, he looked like he was having fun with it. I don't know why he applied, but he sure did look like he was having fun with it and so forth. Because once he joined, he left like I thought he would. And I literally told my party I knew he would leave. Why did I invite him? Again, he looked like he was having fun with that shit. He looked like he did something, so I'll let him have his little moment and then proceed to go fill my party, because why does it matter? That's what I don't understand. Why? What even? So I've been disabling anyone who's been like keeping up with L-Sword and so forth, and how I've been doing like L-Sword. So I've been formulating parties and trying to get my runs done, and occasionally helping people on the side. And let's just say, like I said in my L-Sword videos, I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised if I'm known for cursed parties. But to be fair, the hybrid parties that I be having, we've been clearing Serpentine. It's the region right before Doom Foil, which is the current region. Yeah, I've been having hybrid parties and we've been clearing. So last night, yes, last night, a Rune Master, which is like Rune Slayer for that also class. The also class that got runes. For anyone who kind of don't know what I'm talking about, which class I'm talking about, it's the one with the runes and stuff, and he looks cool and he looks like a magician. And it's an Elsword class. Yeah, him. So a Rune Master showed up in my party, and was like, whoa, hey, we ain't got no support. We got support. Like, we ain't got no support, and you're physical, I'm magical. We had a support. You just chicken to try a hybrid party, but we had a support. We had a healer, in fact. So I'm just sitting there looking at the Rune Master like, what's you chickening out for? We're gonna be okay. The fuck is you chickening out for? We had our 3 DPSs. We got our support. The support is a good support too. Like, what's you chickening out for? So, yeah, dude was scared of a hybrid party, so he dipped, and I honestly found a better person to replace him. So that was another thing. So last night getting Abyss parties was an experience. I got jailed. What is jailing? So jailing is when you do a raid, you fail the raid, you get a random percentage like 33 or 45 or something, and then you end up having like a hard time trying to get a party, because someone who's 100 and wants, like, let's say marks or something. Marks are like something you obtain when you're 100%, and there's like somebody that's got like less than 100% in your party. When you clear a dungeon with them and it's their first time clearing, you get marks off of them. So for example, what you really idealistically, you want 0% in your parties if you're 100% if you have a 100% progression in raid and stuff. So if you do a raid again and you have like somebody who has a 0% in the party, when all y'all clear together in the party, you gain the marks. They don't. They gain the first time reward and everything, but you gain the marks off of them. You take those marks and you can exchange for stuff to enhance your gear and so forth, or reforge your gear. Yes, you can enhance and reforge your gear, blah blah blah. Reforging is like the chip. Reforging is like chips here on closers. Yeah, that's basically reforging. They have chips on Elsword, but it's not. They have chips on Elsword, but it's not like the chips that we have. Our chips, how we had to overclock our chips, is basically reforging on Elsword. Somebody who's played Elsword, they can connect the dots. But yeah, just gonna put that out there. But anywho, yeah. So I got jailed. So Had quite a hard time finding a party, but luckily I remember that people actually see what happens and stuff. So somebody saw that I was struggling and helped me out with my full raid. So I got it done. Luckily. Hope I did the right one. I did. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I got the raid done. Now, trying to get help on Empire Sword, and I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm about to be messy. I'm about to be so messy. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm about to be so messy. I'm sorry. But anywho, so I was trying to get my last Abyss accessory, which is the Phantom Crest, which is you have to get your Abyss bar to 100%, as in, you know, doing the raid and so forth. So as you do the raid each week, there's this bar where you can drop the weapon. It goes up. So for a Rasa raid, the higher the bar, the more of a chance you have to drop the weapon. Same thing for Birth Raid. For Abyss, which is the raid with Rand, you have to actually get to 100. You can't drop it before 100. You actually have to get to 100 so you can actually drop the weapon, or the cube where it contains the Phantom Crest and the weapon. So yeah, I was trying to get the Phantom Crest for my Abyss 3 out of 3 for Empire Sword. So I finished it. At what cost? Feeling numb. Feeling absolutely numb. Why did you feel numb? I had been through so much fuck shit all day yesterday. Yes, this happened yesterday on Tuesday. I had been through so much fuck shit all day yesterday that I have become completely numb. And y'all know the wild takes that I let y'all experience zero taken. Yeah, that made me numb as well as some other things that were said by other people made me numb as well. Work made me even more numb, so I wasn't stressed out, and I just legitimately felt numb. Not even mentally drained, just numb. I didn't know. I couldn't. I don't know what to tell y'all. I still am numb. My feet are dead from walking, and I still am numb. But we still thugging. We still thugging here. So yeah. I know I sound tired. I am tired. Work wore me the fuck out today. Child, work has been wearing me out. I know, right? That's the first. I'm usually not this worn out. Anybody who knows me and knows I work every day knows I'm not this worn out at work. That's how you know some fuck shit went down. Yes, some fuck shit did go down. I won't get into it. But yeah, some fuck shit did go down. I'm very tired. But I'm still trying to talk to y'all, but I'm like very tired. This is why I haven't been responding to the messages on Discord, because I've been so tired and sleeping. That even some of my friends that like worry about me and want me to respond and stuff, I can't respond because my ass is in bed, knocked out sleep. Especially after I eat, knocked out sleep. Like I've been tired, and then I don't work every day anymore. I now work 6 days a week, which is a blessing, which I don't mind because, you know, money and so forth. But yeah, I've been tired. I've been like very tired. So, who got my back? I just cracked my back. So anyways, now getting the weapon to drop was, it went okay for the most part, but the party before um it was a runoff, and it was in the guild 7-Eleven, and then I just said, okay, because I'm gonna be real with y'all. Y'all know how I said y'all know how I like, y'all know how I said what I said, why I left 7-Eleven, how I felt and so forth and everything. So I don't know how they took it. I don't quite know how they took it. I would not be surprised if there's like some distaste, or not distaste, but some tension towards me. So after I said all that and everything, and you know how after I really don't want anyone to attack 7-Eleven because, like I said, they're in the same boat as us and everything. So even after I said that, I didn't want to take no chances. So I started trying to distance myself for anyone from 7-Eleven. Like when I tell you that I was trying my hardest because I said that, and then yeah, I know how people be when they'll take things out of context and so forth. And I'm not sure if anyone took that out of context, but I'm hoping they don't, and I got my point across and stuff. But it's no telling if they took that out of context. So if they did, I was going to avoid them anyway, so they wouldn't have to be like, I hope I don't see this. They wouldn't be like, I hope I don't see this bitch, and I'm just going like, you don't even have to say that because you won't see me. I will literally be on every channel but yours, because I know for the longest that this reside on NA3, so I go on NA2 to not be on their channel so they don't have to see me, and if there is tension, I don't want to be the one to pay the tension. For example, you know how for the longest I'm like, once I found out that somebody doesn't like me, cool, I'm like trying my hardest not to be around them, or trying my hardest not to interact with them or approach them so they don't feel tension and feel tense or feel pissed or whatever, or annoyed and so forth, or irritated. Yeah, same approach. Because I personally don't feel comfortable. I personally don't feel comfortable being around people who I know probably don't like me and so forth. Or did you feel uncomfortable in that party? I felt uncomfortable because, like, I said what I said and everything. I said what I said, and then, so I felt uncomfortable in that party. But I was like, you know what? It's just a run. I'm just like, you know what? It's just a run. Ain't nothing wrong with a run. It's just a run. And so, like, I was just sitting there, and then he wasn't responding. He went AFK. And then I had my friend, Lynn, who needed her weapon drop and everything. So while I was trying to figure out whether or not he was going to come back from AFK, I also was sitting there like, I kind of want to accept this help, even though I kind of want to try not to mess with anyone for 7-Eleven, but at the same time, Lynn needs help. So I'm just like sitting there in that party contemplating what to do, because I have a friend that needs help dropping a weapon, and then I have this person right here that could help me get the weapon. After I get the weapon, I could easily go hop on my workway and go help her, but I was just sitting there in my head like, but Lynn though, because Lynn's been trying to get this weapon for the longest. So then I ultimately chose to leave the party, but I was already, like I said, I was already feeling numb because I was already having a bad day. Which, if y'all saw my Discord statuses, I've been having the roughest month. I've been having the roughest September. I've had no break. These 17 days, I've had no break. Even today, I've had no break. Yeah, I've been having a very rough November, not November. Yeah, I've been having a very rough September. It has been rough. You can even hear it in my voice. It has been rough. Like, tired, numb, crashed out, broke down and cried. I broke down and cried this month. Crashed out this month. I snapped in. I let loose off on someone. I It's been rough. It's really been rough. It's been rough. Well, I'm just like if something happens, well, okay. Literally just, well, okay. But as you can see, I'm still hanging in there, but it's been rough. So no, he's not laughing at me. Anywho, so I ultimately chose to leave the party and go and rush to Lynn to help her as fast as I could, which came into my favor because somebody who was a strong Shakti, if you guys remember the R class named Asura, yeah. So a Shakti showed up and carried us both alongside DSR, Dix Angel. Let's just call it Dix Angel. The fourth Chop Chom, the one that's a very good support. That one. So, me, Lynn, and Aswa, all three of us dropped. So it was a triple drop. Chug was just there just to help us. So we got our weapons in the end, and then that same Asura helped us do secret dungeons. So I got my secret dungeons done, which is good. So all that got done, which is good. And after, I just kept thinking about like I just kept thinking about like, cause I seen like Amagi, I seen a friend, I've seen some people on NA2 while I was AFK from 7-Eleven. But when I saw Amagi more than once, I was like, something's up. Because they're usually on NA3. So I asked Zero about it, but Zero was like, well, because NA3 keep crashing and everything. I know he said that, but Zero don't really pay attention. Zero too busy being Zero. He don't pay attention. I pay attention. But like I've been seeing some people from 7-Eleven on NA2, and I'm like, something's up. Still thinking it's normal and everything, and it's because they keep crashing stuff. I'm like, I kind of read it in between the lines. I think it's something more than that because you could, of all the channels, you could go to NA1. We have 3 NA channels. NA2 is not the only channel you have to go to. There's also NA1. Some of these people are also from Europe. If they really wanted to, they could head to the Europe server. But for all the channels they chose NA2. Why? I've been asking that question to myself ever since, because I spotted a couple people from 7-Eleven on NA2. I'm no longer on NA3. I noticed that when I moved from NA3 to NA2, my friends moved with me. So NA3 should be a lot emptier now. I've been wondering about that ever since. I can't tell Zero because Zero, let's just say, a lot. I can't quite tell Zero some things because he don't quite get it. No offense, he tries, but he don't quite get it. He don't quite think outside the box. He do, but not all the way. But he do try though. Not all the way. Just say not all the way though, but he do be trying. So I don't think this is something I can quite talk to Zero about because he don't quite get it. I'm trying to tell him, but he's not quite getting it. He's just thinking that it's something else. I'm like, it's not that. It's not what you think. I know there's multiple reasons. It is what they say, but it's also something underneath it. I'm trying to tell him, but he's not quite listening. So I'm just like, sit. I'm alone in this. Yes, I'm just like, shit, fuck. Okay, I'm alone in this. Well, okay. Yikes. Fucking yikes, because I'm alone in this. I can't talk about this with anyone. I'm literally alone in this shit, so fun times. We're having a fun time here. To be fair, I didn't think it was that important that, I'll be real, I didn't think it was that important that I left. I honestly thought I was just another person, and I didn't think it was that important. I really did not think it was that important. Because, people go in there and they leave all the time and everything, and then I didn't, and then I'll just, yeah, and so, and yeah. So, how do I word this? Because sometimes I suck at wording. How do I word this? I can word with typing, but I can't word with talking. Save me. Okay, let me think of a good way to word this. If it's them to be fair, I did try to watch them from afar. Like, anything serious ever comes up, that's when I would step in. And then, after all that, and I left and everything, and then I'm like, yeah, I don't think I need to watch them from afar anymore. They got it. Especially after everything I said about the thing, and then that, and then, yeah, after that, I just kind of shifted my focus back to Battle Lords because, yeah, I literally, like, to be fair, I was so focused on watching over 7-Eleven that I kind of low-key left my guild fending for themselves and so forth. But I tried to watch both, but I shifted my focus more so on 7-Eleven. So I can't say that either. It's nothing. Well, I can't say that either. So, fuck. Damn, I just lost suspicion. Well, let's just say, actually no. I don't think it, well, I mean, y'all will understand because y'all playing closers. The one who's playing closers will actually be the ones watching these videos. Y'all understand. They won't. Okay, so I can tell y'all, but I can't tell them. Y'all, I feel like something bad going. Y'all, I feel like something gonna happen. I feel like a fall is gonna happen. I don't know, cause while I was in there, I felt tension between each other. But I couldn't tell who. I couldn't. I have a feeling a fall is gonna happen. I don't know how it's gonna happen. I don't know why. I don't know who's gonna cause it. I just have a feeling. It just felt like tension in there. Y'all know when I be having these feelings and stuff, it kind of ends up happening and so forth. Yeah, I've been having that feeling for a while. I can't tell Zero because Zero's not gonna understand. Zero's more so focused on like other stuff. He's more focused on like the simple stuff. He's not really focused on like other stuff and so forth and everything. I don't know. I feel like something gonna happen. Something told me that I needed to be there. Like something told me that I needed to be there in case something happens. That's one of the reasons why I started watching them from afar. I was watching both my guild and that guild, but I shifted my focus more on 7-Eleven because I felt like something was gonna happen. And me and how I am and how I'm good at stepping in and solving issues and stuff like that, right? So I was like, well, I'm a perfect person because I can step in and if something happens, I can diffuse the situation. So I was watching them closely. But then when they said all this stuff about Blood Queen, and they was toxic about, and they started talking shit about Nobu's God and so forth and everything, that's what really threw me off and made me be like, yeah, I'll just let it happen. I was gonna be there to stop it from happening. I was gonna be there to stop it from happening, but then after that, I was just like, let it happen. Just get out of there and just let it happen. Like if you ask me what have I foresaw, I just foresaw it happening. I don't know the details. I just foresaw it happening. I don't know how it's gonna happen. I don't know who is gonna cause it. I don't know what the issue is going. I don't know what it's gonna be about. I just know it's gonna happen. That's literally it. So yeah, I was watching them closely, but watching them from afar. I did talk here and there in the chat and everything, but kind of through a low key hint that I'm lurking. I don't know. It just feels like something. I don't know. It just feels like something's brewing. That's the most I can tell you. I just feel like something's brewing. Did I just drop something? Oh, I thought I dropped something. And honestly, I was thinking about like dragging Zero out of it, but honestly, considering that Zero is Zero, he can stay in there. It's fine.
I would have tried Zero out of it by force, but considering Zero is Zero, and the fact that he listens, but it goes in one ear and out the other, I'm gonna just step back and let. I'm just gonna step back and let him experience it. Yeah, I was gonna drag him out of it, but considering these past few days he's annoyed me, and also on the fact that I literally let y'all listen to him annoy the hell out of me. Yeah, I'm gonna just step back and just let it happen. No offense, because some things I can tell Zero. A lot of things I can't tell him because he not gonna understand for shit. This is something he ain't gonna understand for shit. This is his friends. He not gonna see it. So yeah, I'm gonna have to step back and let it happen. For my own damn sanity. Literally, I cannot tell him shit. Literally, like I said, for the past few days before it comes to Elsewhere, I've been trying to tell him stuff, but he been acting like a fucking know-it-all, acting like he know everything. And then, like, trying to get to him is literally talking to a fucking wall. Literally, I tried to calmly explain Blood Queen, but this nigga literally out there like he knew everything. This nigga literally out there like he knew Blood Queen more than me. Then again, the justifying. You think I'm gonna sit there and try to explain to him what's going on with his friends and stuff? Hell no, he ain't gonna listen for shit. He gonna think I'm bullshitting. He probably don't wait and tell his friends. He literally goes and tells them everything. Can't tell him shit. He literally goes and tells them everything. Like, I'm over there trying to hide my progress and everything. I'm over there trusting to show him. Yeah, what, and show his friends and everything. I'll go and look in the chat. CLCK where? Working on it? Hello? That shit pissed me off. That shit pissed me off. I can't tell Zero shit.
I can't tell Zero shit, bro.
Well, I can't tell him shit. I can't explain shit. I can't explain shit to him. I can discuss, like, I can't hold discussions because if I hold a discussion, it goes in one end out the other, and he continues with his point. What is only better when it's only better when I'm listening to him talk, because like when I try to say it, I'm telling y'all, it is, whew, save me. I can't tell him shit.
I try. I'm telling y'all, I be trying, but it's like
we can talk, but like it goes. He'll listen, but he's still got. He's stubborn. He is stubborn. Like I know I be hard headed at times, but he's stubborn. Well, I can have conversations, I can have discussions, but sometimes he be stubborn. He be stubborn sometimes. I love him, but he be stubborn sometimes. Oh God. I thought Zach was stubborn. Oh no, he's stubborn. He's stubborn too. Motherfucker, he's stubborn too. I don't know what to tell y'all. Other than both of them sides are cooked. I'm just gonna tell y'all that right now, they cooked. How cooked? I don't know. Like I said, but they cooked. They're cooked. Cooked? Absolutely cooked. But I can't tell y'all this though. Slowly but surely gaining the power to carry. Although I still need to work on rotations and so forth. So how rotations for Blood Queen going? They're actually going pretty well. I'm actually starting to get better and better. So Tom slid me some advice for Blood Queen, so I've been following his advice, as well as keeping in mind stuff that Nobu said in his guidance stuff. So far, getting used to rotations are going well. However, I do panic at times when it comes to mechanics, because platforming with Elysis is absolute cancer. Well, let me put it this way. Let me rephrase it. You will have some difficulty trying to platform with Elysis, because like the jumping, and then you have to try to jump higher to get on platforms and stuff, and the platforms be spaced apart, so you have to try to like jump super high and stuff, and then you gotta try to do that in a short period of time, and then that'll be working, and then they be having wide gaps and stuff, and it'd be for like someone who can fly, like let's say someone who can double jump, or like say Aura or Rena and so forth. They do have a synergy effect where Elysis can double jump, but you want to build the synergy for like which path you using if you don't have enough adaptation and so forth. So as much as it's fortunate that it's there, you won't be able to use it because you'll be busy using stuff like say the synergy that you're supposed to use for the third job, the synergy that you're supposed to use for, let's say, the first job and so forth, if you don't have enough adaptation, all that stuff. Well, back to Heka. So I know I can't tell. So I know that I can't tell Zero because he's not gonna understand, and he's not gonna listen either. So the only thing I can do is just be there for him. That's literally it. I can't tell him, but I know that I can be there for him. At the very least, I can be there for him. So yeah, I'm kind of alone in this. But it's fine. But it's fine because I'm kind of used to being alone in situations. I'm kind of used to it. And it's been kind of this way because when it came for past relationships before him and I ultimately got together for good and everything, I tried to tell him, but he didn't listen, and then I kind of had to fall back and let him find out on his own. Then he will later come to me and be like, okay, you were right about this, and this is what happened. So he was showing me because I pretty much predicted it, and yeah. So that's how things been going.